Hi everyone, this is Parul and I am yoga teacher for kids and adults for the last 7 years, and I love to make yoga enjoyable and fun for everyone. And today I want to share that I am very excited to announce the launch of my 95 hours Kids Yoga Teachers Training in Singapore. It's an in-person training in April. And I've been getting lots of questions on Kids Yoga Teachers Training. So I thought I can just take this time to answer all the questions that people have been asking, and I do feel that this can be useful for anyone. If you don't do training with me, but with anybody else, if you plan to do teachers training, I feel that this information can be useful for anyone who is planning to consider Kids Yoga Teachers Training, be with me or anyone else. So the first common question that I've been getting a lot is that I'm a 200 hours Hatha Yoga teacher already, and I have gone through the whole process and I have learned all the yoga philosophies, I've learned all the yoga asanas. Do I still need to do a teacher's training for kids? What is the difference? So I'm going to share my experience. So I also started my journey like this. I did my 200 hours Hatha Yoga teachers training, and immediately after a few months I thought, okay, why not I start exploring teaching yoga to kids, and which is kids around me and just in my community. I just thought I will teach them. I was not certified in kids yoga that time, and believe me, my first class, it was a total mess and I was very confused. What's happening? Why kids are not listening to me? They're running around, and I just felt that I am a very bad teacher. It definitely discouraged me. So then I obviously did some reflection and I thought that the reason it didn't work in the way I planned, because I was treating kids as adults. I just thought that whatever I have planned, they would just listen and they would just do whatever I planned. But of course, because there is a difference between adults and kids. Kids are not same as adults. They have their own moods, their energy levels. They can have a bad day, and they can be very excited about something, and sometimes they don't know, how to communicate through words. So that comes in their action, and that's when they might get distracted and they might not listen to what you are telling them, and that's when you need all the creativity and teaching techniques to share yoga with kids. And that's why I do feel, if you want to teach yoga to kids, please definitely consider taking a certified yoga program for teaching yoga to kids, because it definitely teaches you a lot. I felt definitely there was so much difference after I certified myself for kids yoga as compared to when I was trying to teach yoga to kids without the certification. I do feel there is a lot of value for kids yoga certification if you aspire to teach yoga to kids. So definitely consider that. That's the first question. I hope I answered it well, but please feel free to reach out if you need more information on this part. The second question that comes to me a lot is that I have never done yoga. I have not done any 200 hour certification, but I love kids and I really want to become a kids yoga teacher. So I feel, okay, that's a valid question, and I would answer this in a way that you have to start somewhere. You would never have all the knowledge of whatever you're planning to do in life at one go. You have to start somewhere. Definitely, that's the first thing. If you aspire to be a kids yoga teacher, you have to start with certification, and then you build your experience by teaching. So you have to get into it to learn it. Believe me, it's not that that I was already a 200 hours certified trainer and then I did my kids yoga teachers training. Teaching yoga to kids became easy. No, because it comes with a lot of experience. So if you have 200 hours yoga teachers training certificate, or if you have not, I think in both the situation you have to go through the process of experiencing teaching yoga to kids, and lots of things would come with an experience. It doesn't become easy for a person who is already a certified trainer. Definitely you might have some foundation, some knowledge from your 200 hours, but then teaching yoga to kids comes with a lot of experience. So yes, so that's one thing I would like to tell you, to make you comfortable, that even if you have never done yoga, you can still do kids yoga teachers training. And I do also feel that when you are learning to teach yoga to kids, it's not only about yoga poses or breathing or meditation. The 95 hours kids yoga teachers training that I am launching, there is lots of things that you're going to learn which will help you manage kids. So even if you have never done yoga, these skills are very important. How to have a positive behavior management, how to help kids with managing anxiety and stress, how to manage emotions. So I think it's a holistic view that you have to take when you're approaching yoga to kids, and not just that you are a certified yoga teacher. In fact, the 95 hours kids yoga teachers training that I'm launching, you would get a knowledge of teaching yoga poses. And in fact, the fun part of teaching yoga to kids is that you can be very creative in teaching yoga poses. You don't have to do in a way adult do, and that's what I have done. I have taken like 50 plus yoga poses, and I have explored and researched that how these can be kid friendly names that you can give it to those poses, and then bucket them in different themes and different yoga journeys, and make very creative lesson plan for the kids. So yes, if you are not a yoga teacher, it really doesn't matter, because if you are or if you are not, both of you have to go through the same journey, same process when you start teaching yoga to kids. Everybody who has taught kids, they would know that it obviously always comes with some challenges, and then gradually you would settle in this process. It's a very fulfilling and rewarding journey to teach yoga to kids. So if you're planning to consider teaching yoga to kids, so don't consider that as a block that I have never done yoga, I'm not a certified yoga teacher, so I should not consider kids yoga teachers training just because of that. So I do feel that if you want to go for it, just go for it. You have to start somewhere. Okay, so that is the second question that has been coming to me a lot. Third is that I am not in perfect shape. I am not like those skinny, thin, toned body. Do you think that I can teach yoga to kids? I don't think so. It matters at all, how you look. It is all about how you feel about yourself, how you share your experience with them, how confident you feel about yourself. And I think physical aspect should not block you from taking this training. It's all about how you feel about yourself, and just always feel good and confident, and you're going to just share that with the kids in the classes. Okay, so that is the third one. The fourth one that has been coming to me a lot is that I'm a parent, and as of now, I don't plan to teach yoga to kids, because I don't want to do it commercially as of now, but I just want to do it for my kids. So to answer to that question, yes, I think it is a valuable skill to have within you, where you are actually teaching these essential skills, life skills, starting with your own home. So you would see the results in your kids first, and then I feel you'll be motivated to share with everyone. So I don't think so there is any harm if you are just thinking that you want to do it for your kids. It's a valuable skill, and like I was saying in the beginning, that when you're learning to teach yoga to kids, you are not only learning yoga poses, meditation, breathing, which is obviously very valuable and would be very useful when you're teaching yoga to kids, to your own kids, but you're also learning to help them teach social skills, behavior management, managing anxiety, managing stress. So you are actually getting these such important tools that are going to be with you forever, and that you can share it with anyone. So your own home is a great start, because that will also give you confidence that okay, these tools that I've learned is really working. And then if you plan to do this and share it with the outer world, definitely you can always do that. So it's a valuable skill. If you plan to teach yoga to kids outside your home or in your home, it's a tool that will be with you forever. So be you are a yoga teacher or you are not, you're a dance teacher, music teacher, you're a parent, you are teaching arts. I think if you are planning to consider doing a kids yoga teachers training, it'll be very valuable life skill that will stay with you forever. And it's definitely, I feel, is going to enhance in whatever you are doing. So if you are a yoga teacher, if you're not a yoga teacher, or you're in some capacity, you are working with kids, or you aspire to work with kids, you are going to learn really lots of valuable skill that will help you manage kids in a positive manner. I hope this information would be useful for all of you, and it will help you consider kids yoga teachers training. Like I said, maybe with me, or maybe wherever you are in this world, it will build your confidence that you are ready to take the next step in your life to become a kids yoga teacher. And in my experience, it has been the most fulfilling, most rewarding. So thank you so much, and if you still have any questions, please feel free to drop it in the comments below. And I've also added the details of my 95 hours kids yoga teachers training in the details below. Like I mentioned in the beginning, we are doing it in Singapore on 20th of April at Vyasa Yoga, Singapore. So thank you so much, and have a great day ahead wherever you are. Take care. Namaste.